We just have to stay focused, stay locked in, do what we know how to do.
It was really nice to have all that support.
Just run at them and just leave it all out there.
For Wheeling University Athletics, I'm Zach Ziegler, getting you ready for the NCAA DII Men's National Championship as we continue our sit-down with the 5 starters from the regional championship qualifying team. Currently joined by Wheeling University men's golfer Troy Loughry. And Troy, you guys make history. You make this national championship event. We've been talking to all the guys so far. What's that like for this team to make history?
It's just awesome. I mean, it's something that, we look forward to since we got here in the fall. It's every practice, every match, every swing, all the hours put in. It's an honor to get to play, and we can't wait.
And for you, round 3 was a huge round. You dropped your score by a ton. You helped your team get that third qualifying spot. Talk about that third round and what your momentum was in that.
Yeah, to start the round, there wasn't a lot. The first 2 days I did not play well, did not get off to a good start either day. And then the third day was a bit of the same. I struggle on the front 9. And then, I put it to an inch on 10, 2-putted 11 for birdie, got some momentum there. And then and Loden and myself were able to make big birdies on 16. And I felt like we fed off each other. I was able to, see that they were doing well. I knew my score was going to count, and so I had to finish strong. Had a 12-footer for par on 18, almost made a mess of that hole. It was just a great finish. Really good back 9 by the team.
And after you come off the course and realize you've made that third spot, you made the cut, what was that feeling like in the moment?
It was surreal. There's hugs, high fives. We poured water on Coach. It was just awesome. We really enjoyed it. We really soaked it in. But we weren't surprised. We knew we had the team. We knew we had the capability to get it done. And so once it was finalized, it was big rock off the back for us.
Currently joined by Wheeling University men's golfer Troy Loughry. And Troy, talk about the growth of this team. You and Sean Dobson are kind of the veterans on this group. Talk about the growth you've seen from these players and coming together throughout the spring.
Yeah, as a team, we've grown tremendously. Zach has just become an elite, complete player. Sean, everybody knows what Sean's going to bring to the table week in and week out. I feel like I fought my game a little bit this semester. I've had good starts, bad starts. Elias is a freshman, just carrying us this week. Even par in the final round. Loden has come so far. Loden, in the fall was in and out of the lineup. In the spring he's just solidified himself. And I feel like as a team we're just complete right now.
And as you guys get ready to take on some of the best teams in the country, you guys get to play with number 2 Lee. What's going to be like seeing all this talent from across the country?
Yeah, they're good. The southern region is, they're a powerhouse. Lee specifically has a couple kids that have they've played PGA Tour events. And so I think we're excited to get out there and see what they have. And then if we stick with them, we're going to be right there at the end and hopefully on to match play. And
finally, talk a little bit about what fans can expect from this team when they head out to Boulder City.
Fight, man. We're going to fight all 3 days. Our goal is to make it to match play, and in match play anything can happen. So
thanks, Troy. Good luck this week. We'll see you in Nevada.
Thanks, Zach. Appreciate it.
For Wheeling University Athletics, I'm Zach Ziegler.
We just have to stay focused, stay locked in, do what we know how to do.
It was really nice to have all that support.
I just run at them and just leave it all out there.